The table below shows some values for a linear graph. You have the table for x and y. Use it to answer questions 21 and 22. So you have 21. Find the gradient of the line. The gradient or slope is simply the ratio of change in y to that of s, and that change is expressed as y2 minus y1 over s2 minus s1. We have to use these two complete points. So this is s2 while this is s1. You have y2 and y1. If you change the mixed fractions to improper fractions, you have 11 over 2 for y2 minus 3 for y1 over 5 over 4 for s2 minus 0 for s1. If you subtract the numerator, you have 5 over 2 over 5 over 4. So let's divide the two terms in this form. And anytime you are dividing fraction, you are dividing the division sign, always change this to multiplication, and the fraction at the right side is inverted. So you have 5 over 2 times 4 over 5. So 5, we cancel 5, divide 4 by 2, you have 2. So B is the correct option. Question 22. What is the value of y when m is equal to 2? So we simply use the point gradient form of solving equation of a line. Already the right hand side is gradient that we obtained as 2 earlier. You can use any of these 2 points, but 0, 3 will be easier for us. So this is why you are looking for when s is 2. So this point is y1, that is this y1 3, and 0 is for s1. So you have y minus 3 over 2 equal to 4 equal to 2. If you clear the fractions, you have y minus 3 equal to 4. Collect like terms, y is equal to 4 plus 3, and you have 7. B is the correct option. Question 23. Given that tan s is 2 over 3, where 0 degrees less than equal to s less than equal 90 degrees, find the value of sin s. Sin is the ratio of opposite to hypotenuse, and tan is the ratio of opposite to adjacent. That means we use the information about tan to get hypotenuse for us to get the value of sin 2s. So you draw a right angle triangle. The range we have here suggests so it's an acute triangle, acute angle. One of the angle is less than 90, and that is s. By definition of tangent, this side is the opposite, this side faces the angle, the other side is adjacent. Longest side is hypotenuse. By Pythagoras rule, hypotenuse is root 13. You know hypotenuse square is always the sum of squares on the other two sides. That is 2 square, that is 4, plus 3 square 9, you have 13. So to get hypotenuse, you take root of both sides and you have root 13. Therefore 2 sin s is equal to 2 times opposite is 2, hypotenuse is root 13. So you have 4 over root 13. This answer is not in the option. What you do next is to rationalize the denominator, and when doing that, you simply use the irrational number in the denominator to multiply both numerator and denominator in this form. So 4 times root 13, you have 4 root 13. Root 13 times root 13 is 13. This is what happens. Normally, root 13 times root 13 is root 169, and root 169 is 13. So C is the correct option. Question 24. PQRS is a square. If S is the midpoint of PQ, calculate correct to the nearest degree angle PSS. So this is a square with the edges PQRS. So this S is the midpoint halfway of PQ. So let's label this side as A and this as A as well. And you know that in a square all the sides are equal. If P to Q is A plus A, it means P to S becomes 2A. You are asked to find angle PS as marked. This is right angle triangle. So we can use tangent because 2A is facing the needed angle and A becomes adjacent because SS is the hypotenuse. So tan angle PSS is equal to opposite over adjacent, and that is 2A over A, and that gives you 2. To get angle PSS, you take the inverse of tangent of 2 in this form, and you have to the nearest degrees 63 degrees. C is the correct option. Question 25. The angle of elevation of an aircraft from a point K on the horizontal ground is 30 degrees. If the aircraft is 800 meters from the ground, how far is it from K? So this is K on the ground level. Of course, the aircraft is somewhere in the air. Now the distance of the aircraft from the ground level is 800 meters. So this is the ground level. So you are asked to find how far is the aircraft above, okay, how far is it from K? So this is the distance you are asked to look for. The angle of elevation from K is 30 degrees. By this, what we are to use is sine, because you have opposite, you are looking for hypotenuse. Sine 30 degrees is opposite over hypotenuse, that is AG over AK, and you have 800 over D. If you make D the subject, you have D equal to 800 over sine 30 degrees. So you have 800 over sine 30 is 0.5. If you divide 800 by 0.5, you have 1,600 meters. So D is the correct option. Question 26. The population of students in a school is 810. If this is represented on a pie chart, calculate the sectorial angle for a class of 72 students. Solution. For this question, suppose we are given the sectorial angle and we are asked to find this number of student with that angle. The rule is simply sectorial angle over total angles 360 times total student, that will give us 72 degree. But now you already have the number of students, you have total students, then find sectorial angle. So let the angle be theta over 360 degrees times 810 equal to 72. So you clear the fractions by multiplying through by 360. So you have theta times 810 equal to 72 times 360. Divide both sides by 810. So theta is equal to 72 times 360 degrees divided by 810. When you multiply and divide, you have 32 degrees. 32 degrees. So the correct option is option A, not C, 32 degrees. Question 27. The scores of 20 students in a test are as follow. You have 44, 47, 48 down to 77. Find the third quartile. The data or the scores are already arranged in ascending order, so that saves all the stress of doing arrangement. All right, now quartile is the division of any distribution into 4 equal parts. So third quartile is 3/4 of the total number or total score. From here the scores are 20. The third quartile becomes 3/4 times 20. That is the 15th position. So in the data, you count in ascending order. The one that fall in the 15th position is 63. So the third quartile score is 63, and option B is correct. Question 28. The table shows distribution of the scores of some students in a test. Calculate the mean score. You have the scores 0 to 4. 2 students score that. 5 to 9, 1 student. 10 to 14, 2 students. We have group data, and as you know, the mean score is summation Fs, that is frequency times S the scores over sum of frequency. We cannot get S directly, but we get S from the scores in the interval by using class mark or midpoint. For the class mark, you add the lower and upper limit and divide by 2. 0 plus 4 is 4. Divide by 2. Then you take the average, you get 2. 5 plus 9, 14. Divide by 2, you have 7. 10 plus 14, 24. Divide by 2, you have 12. So this is how we get S from group data. The frequencies are 2, 1, 2. So you get the product of frequency and S, that is the score. 2 times 2, 4. 7 times 1, 7. 12 times 2, 24. By the formula, we need the sum of Fs, that is 35, and sum of frequencies 5. So the mean score is 35 divided by 5, and that is 7. D is the correct option. 29. The probabilities that Keba, Ebue, and Oma will hit a target are 2 2/3 for Keba, 3/4 for Ebwe, and 4/5 for Oma respectively. Find the probability that only Keba will hit the target. What that means is that if Keba hits the target, it means Ebwe and Oma will miss. But the probability of them missing is not given. But you must know that probability of hitting the target and also missing it is equal to 1. So the one of missing is 1 minus the one of hitting. So probability Keba only is equal probability. You have K, that is Keba will hit the target. Then E bar means Ebwe will miss, and O bar means Oma will meet. So Keba hitting it is 2/3 times, I've already explained this. So Ebwe missing is 1 minus Ebwe is hitting it, times Oma is missing is 1 minus Oma is hitting it. So you have 2/3 times 1/4 times 1/5 when you simplify the two brackets. If you multiply, you have from here first 2, cancel this 4, it becomes 2. So 1/3 times 2, that is 6. And 6 times 5 is 30. So what you have there is 1/30. Therefore, C is the correct option. Question 30. In the diagram, VW is parallel YZ, side YWS is 6 cm, side SY is 16 cm, side YZ is 20 cm, and side SZ is 12 cm. Calculate VS. That is this side now. In that diagram, you have two triangles, that is VWS and YZS. Two triangles are equal. The two triangles are equal. That means the ratio of their sides are also equal. So you have VS over YS. The ratio of VS to YS is equal to the ratio of WS to ZS in this form. You are looking for VS, YS is 16 equal to WS is 6 and ZS is 12. If you make VS the subject, you have VS equal to 16 times 6 divided by 12, and that is 8 centimeters. D is the correct option. Peter Course Simplified Maths. If you are viewing from YouTube, ensure that you subscribe, like, and share PSM videos. If you are viewing from Facebook, follow and like the page. Also share PSM videos.